Deb here with Simple Grower here in the Pacific Northwest. It's a scorcher here in the Pacific Northwest, unusually hot, like 104 degrees it's supposed to be today. Standing here in front of my chicken coop. I got my misting system going. My chickens really appreciate that because they're super hot today. Doing lots of stuff for them. Misting systems, I have fans, I have frozen fruit, I've got cold water. Just doing all I can to keep them cooled down. Anyway, it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, and so I've got my garden going, and I thought today I'd show you what I've got growing on. So let's go. So I'm shooting this on my GoPro, so I'm not sure how the picture quality is going to be or the sound quality, but bear with me. Anyway, this is the entrance to the garden. What I have growing here on either side of the trellis are Cherokee Trail of Tears beans. You can eat those as green beans, or you can dry them and eat them over the winter time as a bean. Alright, let's just swing around here. Oh, I keep a chair in here. I love to sit out here and listen to the birds and watch everything buzz around. That's very cheap beer, and I'll show you why. I don't drink that beer, although I do like beer. But that's the cheapest beer I can find, and even the cheapest beer isn't cheap anymore. But I use it as slug traps. I don't know if you can see in there, but so I pour beer in these mason jars here, jelly jars, and they seem to really like it. And then they crawl in there and they die a peaceful death. But look what they're doing to this here, decimating it. I'm catching 2 or 3 big slugs every night, and then you can't see them down in there, but they're really small, teeny baby slugs, I guess. Gross. Anyway, that's what I'm dealing with now, is slugs here in the wet Pacific Northwest. It's not wet right now, it's cold. I mean, it's hot. What am I saying? It's like 104 degrees today. Anyway, this is a beautiful cherry tomato. It's called Sun Sugar. Let me show you this. It is a tomato from Haas Tools called Sun Sugar. It's a sweet cherry tomato, a lot like Sun Gold, but I'm trying something different this year to see if I like it. Over here, sun cloth, shade cloth, I mean. It's been really hot around here, so I'm using that. It's going to make it hard to see in here, but all this line here is some basil. Oh, got a little ladybug on there. I hope I can catch it. And then this line here is sweet peppers. So over there is an Zvarsky, which is a red roasting pepper, sweet. And then here we have red mercury, which is a very prolific and delicious red bell pepper. And some sunflowers. This is just some onions. I got some carrots growing in there. And then here are my tomatoes. They're doing really well. It's hot, so they're not happy, but keeping them watered and keeping them shaded as much as I can. This is another Haas Tool tomato, Red Snapper. Got that idea from Cog Hill Farm. They like to grow those, and look at that baby right there. Couple days I will have a nice tomato. My first tomato sandwich. And all these are doing well. See, here we have an Abe Lincoln. This is an heirloom tomato. It's putting on some fruit. This is a lemon boy. I let it V off. Cool. It's also got some fruit on it. This is what happens when it gets hot. Get blossom drop. This is a better boy. Got early girl. And one more red snapper. And this beauty is called a shimmer hybrid. Delicious, sweet, kind of plum tomato. Smaller than a plum, bigger than a cherry. Really sweet. And then this bed is cool. This has my zucchini, yellow zucchini, which I see some ready to harvest now. And we'll go ahead and pick those. I think I saw another one over here. It's cool. There we go. So this is cube of butter, and it's really prolific. Awesome yellow zucchini, and just delicious. And here is my pride. Well, it's all my pride and joy. What am I saying? Anyway, this is my cabbage patch. Isn't this beautiful? It's just a red cabbage that people often use for a cover crop, all things. Well, look at that. I think this one's ready to harvest, you guys. I think I'm going to do that today. Yeah. All right. And then over here, bed in the middle. Got a struggling sunflower. It's been struggling all year. I'm not sure why. Everything else in this bed does really well. So I was having a hard time with those. This is my second growing of those because the other ones got eaten by slugs of the Cherokee Trail of Tears. So I dropped in some bush beans. I wanted to make sure I had green beans so I can make some dilly beans. And look how well those are growing. So these are just a regular bush bean. This is my okra patch. Except for I have a marigold in there that's just starting to put on a bloom. Yay. Got, I don't know, 10 okra plants in here, but again, getting a lot of slug damage, so I had to put in more than I needed so I could get what I wanted. And then coming over here, this is my herb garden. Obviously got some thyme. It's flowered. I just love it. Look at it. Look at all the activity in there, the pollinators. It really brings them in. Really thankful for that. Then we got a nice big old bouquet of dill there. Sage, rosemary, parsley, and some onions over there. Look at the sunflower, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? Look at them all. Look at them all. Wow. That's going to be so pretty in a couple days. And here's my giant sunflower. This one's already over 6 foot tall. Awesome. Okay, and so next bed over. So this is sunflowers, and I have a beautiful zinnia over here. This is my cucumber bed, but it's also, grab this. Yep. Cucumber bed, but it also has these carrots that I wanted to harvest last night, but I didn't get around to it. They are ready. Yeah, baby. Okay, here we are, back to it. This is a beautiful tomato plant struggling because of the heat, Salvatierra Select. And this is a paste tomato, really good, really prolific. It's going to put out a lot of tomatoes. And then this bed here is my melon bed. I have some, this is going to be my pointer from this point on, y'all. So this is, I have some regular cantaloupe in there, and then I have my beautiful seeds from M.I. Gardner, and it is the Yellow Flesh Honeydew Melon. Y'all, it's delicious. So good. Anyway, these are doing really well. Look at all the flowers. They're starting to spread out everywhere. And then over here is another shimmer. Not doing as well as the other one in the corner. I'm not sure why. Maybe a water issue, not getting as much water. I don't know. We're going to put some water on that here in a sec. And over here in this bed, I'll put a picture or a clip in here of my garden or my garlic bed. This is my garlic bed. But of course I've picked it. So now I just have rando stuff going in here. Some radishes. This is my pumpkins. Growing the small sugar. Just decorative pumpkins, you know. Got 2 of them here. And then here are my hot peppers. I have a serrano. Struggling a little bit on account of the dumb slugs. And my cayenne pepper. I grow that every year. That's doing really well. Okay, so we have pumpkin, serrano, cayenne, pumpkin, and then over here are my sweet peas that are just about done. I just picked a whole mess of them. They were slap full too. So these are on the way out. And so I'll probably be pulling those probably sometime this week after work. And then over here in the corner, MI Gardener sent me the wrong seeds. They sent me this California sweet watermelon packet of seeds instead of the orange flesh honeydew. So they kindly let me keep these seeds and sent me the right seeds. And so I decided to put it in the ground. Starting to get some nice buds on these. California sweet watermelon. Yeah. Plant is doing really well. Everything's struggling because of the heat though. Birds, chickens, everything. Okay, what did we miss? Anything? I think we got it all. I left a cucumber out here. My chickens are going to love this. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. We'll see you next time.